All right. So Drez, Havoc, and who went with you to the apartment?
It was Shibu.
Okay, yeah. Shibu, Havoc, and Drez went to the apartment. Drez picked up a brand new agent and brought it back to the villa.
Perfect. Havoc chucked it against the wall.
Shortly after Mr. Highlander had a protracted conversation with the villa's virtual assistant, Livy, and Ms. had enjoyed a disarmingly tasty and fluffy souffle and curled up on the living room couch she tried to curl up in a tablecloth, but was offered a proper blanket in its stead by the house staff. And she also mentioned that the house staff would be retiring for the evening. This was around midnight. And shortly thereafter, after attending to everyone's final needs, the house staff retired back to their cottages, which are on the adjacent property, as well as the shift change with the security detail that was here all day. A couple guys swapped out, and the rest of them just left. So you've got two security blokes are still making a patrol of the grounds outside. Otherwise, all is quiet. And also just bookkeeping. Drez, while playing the videos, enjoying the run through a second time.
Yeah.
I noticed that in your moments of panic, you were saying, like, I'm looking for a jack in my head, and there's nothing there. I don't know. Everyone does have a jack in their head.
Okay.
Or your wrist, or wherever you want it. You saw the post about the basic neural processors?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everyone has them.
Cool.
Even Ms., who's kind of a penniless street urchin, not offensive, no offense intended, has one, and they're, like I said, they're all, the most basic tier, basically, that you can get.
Right. I have like the car link thing.
Yes, so Shibu's actually, and you, the onus is on you to remind me of these also.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
She has +2 with any driving role because she's chipped into her auto cab.
Oh, dope. That's awesome. Yeah, I was reading the lore that by at least 18 you have enough funds to get that implanted or what have you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
Cool.
It's a kind of a rite of passage, I guess. Some people could view it that way.
Yeah.
But again, you have seen kids with implants. Sometimes the very rich will have them at younger ages, though it's not recommended. Or the very poor will have them when, if your life expectancy is maybe 12 years old, then fuck it. At 6, I'm getting jacked.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I see. Okay. Cool.
All right. So there you have it. You guys were about to take the agent into the study so that Livy could get a better look at it.
Take me a minute. Is everyone in here?
Livy, can you run diagnostics on this agent?
Certainly. Please place agent on the desk. I'll have a look.
Alright, I place it on the desk.
Mez, just to give you a heads up that she might be a little glitchy, so...
I look to have it
right here, I can hear you.
I know you can hear me, Livy.
I like this one.
I can ask you the question that will make you stutter. I mean, I don't want to be rude, so I won't.
Am I not performing satisfactorily?
I think that there's some issue where you could do with going in a detailed self-diagnostic at another time, maybe in 48 hours' time, for example. But please just now focus on your job, which is the that you've got at the moment. The first task, I mean, not job. That sounds rude. Thank you.
May I remind Mr. Stewart of an ancient proverb which states those in glass houses should not throw stones.
I didn't understand that, but thank you very much. Glass houses? You mean like skyscrapers? Yeah, I know. Corporate people, they fire guns.
Mid-sentence, an array of laser light shoots out from the perimeter track on the ceiling, and these green lasers scan around and zero in on the agent centered on the desktop. And they kind of settle in and hone in on the thing, and then you hear kind of some whirring sounds. Livy kind of tilts her head up as if she's hearing something that no one else can hear, and then she moves around behind the desk, opens a top drawer and removes a small data cable and connects the agent to a port on the desktop, ostensibly for further inquiry. And she just kind of stands there, looking at you, all looking at her, looking at the agent.
So, Livy, what are you gonna do exactly on my agent?
We're running a complete systems diagnostic as requested.
And what does that entail? Are we looking at like Highlander and Ashley? Are we looking for anything specific?
We're beginning with a physical systems integrity check, tracing all components and hardware. Then we're going to look at the software.
Oh, God, copy.
Problem?
No. I just turn around.
Something?
Yeah, I just turn around and sit down. I'm like, no, we're good.
D-Res, I just think she's being thorough.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know, yeah.
So
I understand,
there seems to be some anomalous, and the agent, prompted by nothing, kind of spits and sputters, and you see some smoke coming from the side of it.
Oh, shit. And another one.
Livy, did you happen to catch the origin of the manufacturer, who the manufacturer of the agent was?
No manufacturer was listed on any component.
And no place of origin?
Place of origin indeterminate.
Libby, what made it sputter out and stop?
Checking. There seems to be a failsafe mechanism embedded in the circuitry which causes a system-wide build-up and back-charge, discharge effect. Sorry, I don't have a better name for that.
No, you're good. Libby, is...
It fried itself, in common parlance.
Is there any backdoors that people would know we're messing with this? Question mark?
Please restate query.
Highlander, Ms. I'm not good with this stuff.
Okay. So what, Livy, what you're being asked is whether or not what the monitoring system was that detected your scan.
Data inconclusive.
Can you confirm that we were within a Faraday cage at the time, so no signal could have gone out?
Confirmed.
Oh, God.
The agent did seem to be sending a regular cellular signal accompanied by a small encrypted burst at 3.27 second period intervals.
Did you by any chance record the signals being sent?
Of course.
Well, there you go, Drez. I'd ask some more questions if I were you, Chamber.
Oh God. Libby, can I see data on those records?
She gestures with her left hand behind her, much like a first grade teacher showing her students a chalkboard, and there appears kind of floating in midair kind of a giant computer screen, a computer readout of just zooming streams of code, line after line after line after line of very complex encrypted syntax coding. She slows it down, and points out the larger portion. If it were a text document, it would be several paragraphs of what are regular cell transmission broadcasting.
Okay.
And then she points out a smaller subsection. It's just a line or two interjected between these paragraphs of cellular code of the 3.27 second interval encrypted bursts. She singles one out. She kind of gestures with her hands and draws it up, and it becomes larger and takes up the whole screen by itself now at this point. And she shows you okay, how to say this?
At Pizza Hut, the only person to touch your...
I'm unfamiliar with this sort of encryption algorithm. Given enough time, I think it could be deciphered.
Oh man, crap.
Can you provide us with a more accurate estimate of how long it'll take?
That I cannot. At least 54,700,000 hash recombinations are required to parse the initial coding sequencing.
How long would that take to run?
Current processing power would require 4 hours.
What if you dedicated all system resources to the task?
3.49 hours.
Well, 3.5 hours. We'll still be partying, Drez. What do you think?
True. Yeah. I mean, that's. Yeah. Let's just do it. We can set it for the party, and.
Also, this is late Friday night, early Saturday morning. So you guys have the day ahead of you.
Gotcha.
To prep for the party.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can prep for the party and come back in here while we're setting up, and yeah. Damn.
Livy, can we get you to run the next, don't worry about dedicating all your system resources. Just start the process, please. It appears that Megan, good evening or good afternoon. Yeah, good morning.
Confirmed. Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, just trying to fix a problem with Drez's agent, so that we could get some more people down.
Yeah.
Give a bit more of a holler.
Funky.
Give me a persuasion check, Highlander.
Can I help him with that?
Sure. Tell me how you're going to help him.
Yeah, my agent did. The contacts and everything are messed up, or I don't know. I say something like that.
Give me a persuasion check as well.
Do you want that as cool and persuasion, not empathy and persuasion? Is that right?
Persuasion is under cool. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Give me 1 second. I needed to pop out my.
Well, hot damn! Look at you, Highlander.
You said cool.
Persuasion is a cool skill. Yes.
Sometimes, the the silver tongue does come out. Most of the time, not, but it's usually the other way.
Look at D-Res rolling rocks tonight.
Something's happened to us, Chamber.
I know.
What have you done with the real Highlander?
Oh, shit. Rumbled. I hired a real Scotsman as a ringer, so he'd come in and do the part. Sorry.
Megan looks around and she's like, she sees the lasers coming down from the ceiling and this fucking holographic woman floating in midair behind the desk and a fucking virtual chalkboard with a bunch of gibberish on it. And she's like, wow, you guys are like, I don't know, Maytag repairmen and shit.
Yeah,
this is
balls deep, just, code on code. And I was
sure you guys knew that kind of stuff.
I really like my friends. I just really wanted to get my contacts, in order. So,
digital.
Do you have an
digital
iPhone? Because I have iPhone problems all the time.
Yeah.
The stupid
Siri
you do? Mark 5 is like such a bitch.
That sucks because I have Android, but
I'm. Oh, is Android better?
I enjoy it. I mean, it's better. To each their own.
I have thought about changing, but I'm so locked into that pineapple environment ecosystem that. Anyway, so I was gonna say it's super late, and we're gonna crash and get our beauty sleep.
Yeah.
And you guys, Lori is actually really cool. I gotta say, she. I thought she was like just one of Frank's bimbos, and she's actually really smart about film and video stuff, and she's got a bunch of really great ideas for the for what to do. So yeah, I'm really psyched. This is gonna be so awesome.
Yeah. It's like Wolf Howl, but I'd wait everyone else. It's gonna be great.
Oh man,
it's gonna be legendary.
I'm stoked.
Okay, well, these guys, they all want to go have a dip in the pool and jacuzzi. So we're gonna go over to one of the outbuildings. There's like 4 or 5 bedrooms over there. What are you guys gonna do?
I take a job. I'm gonna contemplate life a little bit. Get a drink, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe I'll join you. Maybe I'll join you. Sounds like fun. Maybe I don't.
Jacuzzi sounds nice, but like, what do people wear when they go in those things?
Be a bit worried about getting bubbles up my ass, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
one of those jets right in my butthole. Oh man.
No.
I look at Highlander like no.
That's too swish for me anyway. If I need something blowing up my ass, it's normally smoke.
Megan wrinkles her nose and manages a polite smile at the same time. And
sorry.
says, well, maybe tomorrow we could pick you guys up a bathing suit or something. But anyway, just have a good night, guys. We'll catch up with you later. Rock on. Woo. Monster Squad. You guys are crazy. And
I know. No, Mox.
Night, guys. Ta-ta.
Right.
I like Megan, but I think we ought to keep her out of all of this shit.
I thought the doors were closed. I'm sorry. This is very intriguing.
No, I'm not blaming anyone. I was swept away. I'm merely thinking we shouldn't be. I think we made the right choice about not telling everything.
Yeah, true.
Well, Frank Well, Frank also requested that we don't get her into any trouble, and this seems like trouble right here. So
true.
Yeah, true. Miss, you make a lot of sense.
I look at Highlander. I'm like, good call with the agent and fixing and the the contacts, and good job.
Yeah,
that was a good job.
Oh, thanks, man, and thanks for the backup.
I tried. I thought I was. I pulled it off pretty well, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you made sense, and I was moderately on ball.
I mean, with the lasers and the holographic woman standing there just staring at us, and I mean, for the most part, I think she bought it. It's a crazy world today.
Considering how persuasive we normally are,
True.
I'm surprised. It just shows what's wrong with the rest of the world.
I go to Highlander and I just like, thank you, man. I like fist bump Highlander. I'm like, thank you, Ms. And I fist bump Ms. I'm like, you guys, thank you.
Okay.
That's okay.
Walk back to the other guys and
maybe it's time for some sleep.
Yeah, maybe.
D-Rez, do you mind if I take your agent with me so I can just have another look at it?
I could quickly look to, I don't know, is it going to be in pieces?
I think we're past pieces.
Okay, so
right
parts. Now. Okay. I'm like, yeah, go for it.
So I take his agent.
Okay. There's still a little, there's that smell of burned plastic and silicone emanating from it. It didn't flare up into a ball of fire. But Ms., give me a perception check, Ms.
Oh yeah, what am I doing?
2. Persuasion check.
I apologize. Perception.
Perception, sorry.
Woo!
Okay.
Wow.
You were kind of staring at the agent itself more intently the whole time because the computer code is all kind of, it's great stuff, but it's not really your wheelhouse, let's say. And you have that kind of pitted feeling in your stomach, in your gut, that tells you that the same thing that happened when you had the agent taken apart and were messing with it just happened to it here. And the only reason it wasn't a bigger kind of a bigger ball of flame and smoke and everything like it was when you were taking it apart is because the case was on it and it was thus deprived of adequate oxygen to fuel the fire. So you're pretty much 99.9% certain that this thing is fried beyond recognition, which in itself could be a telling clue for you.
Right.
I looked.
So you take your smelly, smoky agent off the desk.
Sit down and tell Havoc, and she would thanks for coming with me to the apartment. She would, I don't have a car, so thank you. I appreciate it. And Havoc, thank you for having my back on the, fucking Maurice, knocking on my door. He should just left the package at the door and not knocked. I tell him every time I'm busy. But thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Don't even mention it. Now we're left wondering what's next.
Yeah, where'd Highlander go? I thought we were just. Anyway.
I'm in here. There's a great big fucking bath. Oh, it's great.
Go over here into the bathroom. What is he doing?
I'm having a bath.
It seems it's
huge.
Looks nice. Looks really nice. Well, Romeo.
Wish I had a rubber duck.
GM, what time is it?
It's it's after 1.
Okay.
Going on 1:30ish.
Hey, Highlander, and I yell, "Hey guys, should we? Is someone gonna get all this stuff together, or what are we doing again?" Kind of like, my temples kind of hurt, kind of getting a little headache. Yeah. There's a lot of shit happening right now.
That there is. I think I'm just gonna get clean and then, sleep. So we're ready, ready to deal with all the shit tomorrow. But
okay,
you got a better idea? Hey, I can sleep when I'm dead.
As you're saying this, the image of a rubber duck appears in the center of the bathroom. It's about 6 feet tall, about 8 feet long. holographically projected from the ceiling. It's kind of interposed between D-Res and
Jesus
Highlander.
Christ!
Well, I know they're saying you're never alone with a rubber duck, but I didn't expect one that fucking big. They're supposed to be about the size of a human hand, maybe a little smaller, like as in it could sit in the palm of your hand.
And as you're saying this, the palm of your hand is holding a rubber duck, and the one that was in the center of the room was never in the center of the room, actually.
I look at Highlander and I'm like, listen, Highlander, I'm going to tell you right now, I've never seen that in my entire life. And I've seen some shit. That's what did you just ask Livy for that?
It might be because I've got administrative privileges or some shit.
So you're just
you've all got like VIP guest privileges now in the house, which gives you like cover from a trauma team.
I'm like, I wanna. Okay, I look. I'm like, Livy, I want, and I put on my hand, and I'm like, I want a bowl of ice cream.
Kitchen services are available in the kitchen.
Okay.
I think he means a holographic one, please, Livy.
It's there's a shimmering image of a bowl of a hot fudge sundae in your hand.
Does it? Oh, that looks. Livy, can I have a spoon in my left?
There's a spoon in it as you turn it sideways.
All right, I grab the spoon and I start start scooping it into my mouth.
It's a hologram, D-Res.
Yeah.
Oh!
As you try to reach for the spoon, your fingers touch each other because there's only light in between them.
That's very convincing.
Very. Just more, to add to my crisis. Looks really good, though. And I just, walk out of the...
Are you having a crisis?
A lot, Livy, a lot.
Be of assistance.
You're diagnosing the watch, so, as you are, it's just...
Livy, do you have possibly a counselling
thank you
programming? Psychologically counselling, you know what I mean, amongst with medical diagnostics.
Medical diagnostics available. Counseling services limited, but I have been told I'm a great listener.
Well, there you go, dearest. Maybe you could unburden your soul, so to speak.
True, that's true. Livy, I like you. You're a good AI. I just walk out and just
technically, I am not an AI. I'm a licensed intelligent virtual interface.
Yeah, I know, I gotcha. Lingo. I'm not the best at it. But anyway, thank you for this invisible ice cream.
You're very welcome.
I go to the kitchen.
I hope you're enjoying your stay at the villa.
Oh, I am. Oh, I'm going in the kitchen, just rummage around.
There is definitely hand-churned ice cream made with real milk from some sort of mammal in the freezer.
I just take the whole cart, or just a spoon if I can find one and start digging at it.
You got it, man.
Yes. Yeah, I'm content in the kitchen for a little bit. I'll be right back. Bathroom.
Alright, I'll sit with him and got my little toolkit and start opening up the case now. I perceive it safe, right? I perceive that it's not gonna explode.
Give me a tech roll.
I gotta see if I can do this because Kevin does all my rolls.
Oh, I can, if you want, I could pop your character sheet open and do it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll give you a jury rig. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's flame hot at the moment or anything, so you figure it's about as safe as it needs to be.
Okay, so I'll open the case then, and what do I see?
Okay, you pry open the cover, and not at all to your surprise, very much like the last time you looked at Drez's agent, you see that nearly every single circuit has been sizzled and kind of welded itself to its neighbor. All the components have some black scoring, carbon scoring around them, and that tantalizingly mysterious little extra antenna looking side component is just a lump of molten silicone.
If I take a closer look at any of the components, do I know enough to know like company usually uses these certain components or the origins of the metals or anything like that?
I'll say we'll take another jury rig roll.
Okay. He's here now, so he can do it.
Okay.
Oh, Romeo was actually doing it for me, Kev. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're looking and all the components look like normal electronic components. All the completely nameless and ID-less little transistor chips and capacitors and memory chips and everything in here is so generic as far as components. The only thing that component-wise that stood out previously and this time is that little kind of side antenna.
Right.
I'm going to draw this out for you. So if this is the agent, there's the circuit board inside of it, and the battery is nestled underneath, and you've just got all the usual sorts of stuff going on.
Okay. So, Drez, this is like an exact replica in situational and what this physical agent is of what you had before, what happened last time. When this new one was mailed to you, was all of your info loaded just like your last agent?
It was, yeah. Everything, all the contacts, what I believe was the same.
So, Ms., on this horrible little drawing I just did, that little orange thing on the side, is what was confusing to you. It's arranged like an antenna would be.
Right.
So you just have been thinking of it as an antenna, but there's no real clear indication that that's exactly what it was. But that's the one anomalous component that you have seen on this device.
All right. So you see this thing here, Drez? I'm pretty sure that's the thing that was sending out those 3.27 second bursts.
Does it? I look at it. I'm like, I mean, I'll take your word for it because I'm not really okay. Can we use that to? Oh no, we're waiting up for Livy. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she'll run more diagnostics on the burst, so hopefully she can get us answers. But what operating system were you using?
Whatever was loaded. It just had contacts and I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't even say. I try to look at it back and forth. The company or the company name and nothing. The manufacturer, nothing.
Remember where you bought your first one that I tried looking at?
D-Rez, like, as he's in his bowl of ice cream and, like, holding his temples, and, like, really straining, trying to, like, focus. You know what? I don't, I'm sorry. I don't know. I've been having trouble these last couple days remembering, so right now, it's kind of in a fog right now, but I have no clue.
Just always had it.
Yeah, from the time I woke up and the time until the last one. You think everything's gonna be fine with it though, right? Like we're with the signals and whatnot.
What do you mean? I mean, nothing is fine with this. This is not usable. Whoever this is might send another one to your house. Maybe there's a way we can.
I know, but you guys don't think.
Investigate.
I looked at all around. I'm like, you guys, and he's stand up. You don't think that they're like, the first one destroyed. Okay, that's maybe he just stepped on it. Maybe the second one. There's a second one and it's destroyed too. I would starts nervously pacing back and forth. I think I would start getting questions. I mean, I don't know. He starts backing. Like, do you guys?
D-Rez. Highlander confirmed with Livy that none of the signals were leaving the room.
Kind of, that's true. That's true.
However, that means that no signals are leaving this phone right now because it's been fried.
True. He sits back down and takes out the knife, and I got the knife from Frank. So I think we're. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated. This is crazy, a crazy time.
Yeah, it is. Wish I could help you more.
I looked at Havoc. Hey Havoc. Since this coincides with our same, did you the stuff that I know is my and D-Rez holds this like his temples again. What I know, do your parents work for Arasaka?
Right.
Oh, what'd you say, Havoc?
Right.
I mean, do they, how do you own this, DM, how did he own it again? I'm just trying to,
Well, Havoc, why don't you share the story? Let me know where you need me to clip in.
Well, I haven't been in contact with my family for a while, so whatever the fuck they're doing now, I don't know, I don't care, they haven't told me, but I'm basically just holding the papers to the building that my dad used to have. He doesn't give a shit about it, so here I am, taking care of it as best as I can. Closest thing I have to go home, closest thing I have to a community I can trust. I don't know if there's not much to tell.
I'm sorry. I Gadir is just kind of trying to piece it all together and trying to just, Deers asked, what did your father work for someone, or what was his job?
I mean, I was a kid. I didn't really know what was going on.
I'm Darius kind of looks up and I'm sorry. Darius
was some kind of middle management type guy. It wasn't like he was in charge of some mind control project or something like that.
No.
At least I don't think.
It's just weird, I come in with the papers and then you're here and then I just come in with papers. It makes me, I don't know.
Think they might be involved?
I don't know, maybe, man. Right now, we, since the Monster Squad is together, we just gotta look out really, I looked at each one of us that are sitting around. Havoc, you still in the bathtub? Highlander's still in there in the bathtub.
Yeah, I mean, this rubber duck might be holographic, but I don't feel like I'm alone.
You include.
You hear a Scotsman singing, "Rubber ducky, you're the one."
That's a very good rendition.
Oh, that was really good. All you guys, we just need to look out for each other. If something happens to me, if I don't know, I feel like there's more than just me. There's just a bigger story.
Did your parents know each other, Vic and D-Raz?
Listen. He holds his head up again and kind of squints, and all that I know is my it's blurry, but my parents worked at Arasaka, and I last time I saw my parents were gunned down by a helicopter. I forgot what the helicopter is called in Cyberpunk, but it was
AV.
It was. 1 second. I want to know. It doesn't matter, but it was it was an AV. It was a helicopter.
I mean, I know Havoc doesn't talk to his parents anymore, but Havoc, it would really do D-Raz a solid if maybe... Oh my goodness, Molly. If, maybe you could get some clues from him, see if they remember his parents or something like that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is all just a mystery to me, and I mean, I bet Havoc, me just popping in and Rex, and this whole thing is a complete just F up. Or not F up, maybe just I don't know, man, conspiracy or... D-Raz holds his head. I don't know, man. He paces. It's just... I sits back down in frustration.
Havoc, do you have your agent on you?
Yep. I got it.
Do you have any reason to look at it?
Yeah, I need to check on my stocks.
Yep.
Your stocks are doing great, actually. And you have 6 missed calls from an unknown number.
Huh. Someone's been trying to get to me, I guess.
I mean, you guys.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, Shibu, I know I know. Look at my agent. Oh, never mind. It's fucked up. And Miss Ashley has it. I know it's your mom's calling. Are you all good over there? I mean, is she okay?
It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, the couple times we've hung it out, yeah, okay, that's fine. I apologize.
Havoc moves on to the patio to have a little sounds to himself while he calls the unknown number.
Hey, okay. Hey, I'm gonna step out for a smoke or just go out for a second. Just need some air. I go out. The patio, a little patio.
Okay, you go out and grab the guy who's looking for alone.
Oh no, let's. I know, sorry. We'll go out the other way. I didn't see Havoc was there. Okay, we'll go out the front entrance a little bit. Just sit out there for a second.
Okay, Havoc. As you go outside, you see D-Raz trail behind you by 5 steps, and then just do a U-turn and go back inside.
Oh shit, he's going the other way. Oh, this is awkward.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him to make things less awkward.
I love it.
Okay. So you're calling the number?
Yep.
After about 6 rings, the phone picks up, and you hear, "Hello, Case, is this you?" And
who's talking?
Well, you recognize this voice. This is your old man. You haven't talked to him in about, 3 years, I guess?
Speak of the devil.
And you're pretty sure you didn't give him this number. But that is unmistakably the old man's voice.
Gonna stay quiet for a little bit.
Case,
Yeah.
goddammit, if this is you.
How'd you get this number?
I had to go to a fucking info doc to get your number, kid.
Don't call me kid.
Where the fuck have you been? Your mother and I
my
were
own
sick
goddamn
about
man. Shut up.
Listen, Case. I'm sorry for whatever's happened between us, but listen, you gotta understand. I'm at the end of my rope here, Case. And
So
what happened with you in the apartment? What happened?
I'm there. What do you mean what happened?
Case. I got called into the office today.
Case.
It's your goddamn name, Case.
Not anymore, man.
So we're gonna go back and do this again?
Just get to the point. What do you need?
What do I need? Listen, I got called into my office today in front of the board and reamed for 3 hours straight about the old apartment. Case.
Yeah. What about the old apartment?
The company wanted to know why I was filing it with City Hall, which obviously I haven't done, and obviously you know something about.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Case, you don't... Listen, your mother and I had that apartment under contract with our previous employer, and when they were banned from doing business in the States, we had to relinquish it. And, I guess during the move, the paperwork got lost or something. And so anyway, the board wants me to explain why I'm filing a deed to it. And I'm trying to tell them that I didn't file any deed to anything. And they show me fucking paperwork and you forged my signature, Case, for one.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. You like my handiwork?
Listen, damn it, this is serious trouble.
Trouble for you or for me?
Trouble for everybody, Case.
Can you transfer the papers to me?
Can I I can't do anything because these things didn't exist until I found out about them this afternoon.
So what's going to happen then?
Well, right now they just told me to go home and that they're going to send the reclamation agents to take care of the paperwork or whatever, but the company wants it back, Case.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. You don't have a choice, Case.
It's not going to be pretty.
Jesus Christ. Listen, whatever your mother and I have done to turn you against us, I'm sorry, all right? All I can do is apologize, and I'm sorry. But you got to pull your head out of your fucking ass and to help me think through this, Case.
It's not just me. Other people live there then. Other people live there now. They've made their homes there. And they're not gonna give it up so easily.
You think the Hilson Investment Group gives a good goddamn about your squatter friends?
That's why I say it's not gonna be pretty. Whether they succeed or not,
Lydia,
whether
will
it
you
takes
talk
a
to
day
him?
or a week or a month or a year.
You hear the phone being thrown down onto a bed or a sofa or something, and in a minute your mother picks up the phone, and she's obviously been crying, and her voice is a bit hoarse. She just said, Case, I don't understand what's going on. Your father is obviously worried, and honey, please would you just come home?
And do what?
Try to
Put
work
on a
this out with
suit,
your
go to
father.
school.
Listen, they packed us
No.
both up out of our offices today. Case, this is serious. They're probably monitoring our conversations.
Do they want the building? Or do they want the land?
They want whatever they want, and we're going to give it to them. And hopefully we'll still have a job and something after this.
I'm sorry, Mom.
They marched us
doesn't work
out
like
in
that.
front of everyone in the entire office. Our reputations are ruined.
That's a bitch to hear.
Case, language, please. It's not helping.
That's a bitch to hear.
Oh, you are such a smartass. I don't know how I ever gave birth to you.
I can imagine. Listen. I'll think about it. I'll come up with something.
Think about it, honey. Listen to your father and just come home and help us sort this out.
It's not like that anymore. I don't have a family. I don't fit in this system.
You
I don't
can
belong
hear
here.
you can hear in your mother's voice the gut punch that last statement was. And she just whispers, I'm sorry, and hangs up the phone.
Fuck. Damn it! Havoc is gonna crush the goddamn agent in his cyber hand. Wait,
Agent,
fuck, why did I do that?
Agent effectively crushed.
Fuck! Fuck off! Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! I'm pacing. I'm kicking the goddamn crushed agent. Why did I do that? I needed that for work. I needed that for my stocks. Oh, fuck.
I went through the front door, tossed the cigarette to the floor or whatever. Get back down, I noticed. No, just Havoc flail. Is he flailing his arms, just pacing?
Yeah.
He's having like a kind of Paul Rudd sort of freak out.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah,
actually, a one of the security detail walks up to him and says, "Sir, you all right? Anything I can help you with?"
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get away from me.
He looks down at the phone and says, "Girl trouble, yeah?"
Awfully familiar, aren't you? Get the fuck away from me.
Puts his hands up. Hey, no harm, no foul. walks away.
Looked
I'm not having a good time.
Shibu, hey, look okay?
Yeah. Ready for party.
Oh yeah, the party! Woo! Yeah, what are we guys gonna do? Again, say she was gonna bring in things and have you.
Strutting with where I'm like, cleaned and toweled. Yeah, it's a great idea for us to find out what the fuck we're doing.
Where's your rubber ducky, Highlander?
It was only a holographic rubber ducky.
Again, I gotta remind myself that it was only a hologram. Oh, Livy, you're. Well, what time is it, GM?
Going on 2:00. You guys should be physically pretty exhausted by now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a big day, an intense, emotional day.
I go. I'm like, hey, it looks like Highlander's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna pick out a room. You know what? There's too many rooms. This is a big ass place. I was just gonna go crash in. Oh, T-Res goes. I'm gonna take the upstairs though. Something about the upstairs I enjoy. Damn these fucking.
This is a single floor villa.
I'm gonna. I'm sorry.
Our bagsy the master suite.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was the second floor. My mind is a little messed up right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go.
There are 3 bedrooms, 2 living rooms. You could sleep on the pool table if you wanted to. It's chilly.
I'm walking around because I have Molly, but Gutierrez goes to the nearest room that he is at. Just passes out, or just lays down in his bed and thinks about everything that's happening and about his family and about what he's thought about Arasaka and it's not true and falls asleep to thought of flowers.
Actually, just one question. In these wardrobes, are there actually any clothes?
No, there's a couple of bathrobes.
Okay. I'll be wearing one of those then.
Okay.
Having cleaned. It's not, oh no, the clothes are new. I'll forget about that. Never mind. I was thinking I was still wearing that dirty old kilt. I forgot we upgraded.
Have a nice new, almost Stuart Tartan kilt with gold tasselry everywhere.
That's right, I remember, yeah. Cool.
And light up sunglasses, LED sunglasses.
That's right.
And Doc Martens in a hollow t-shirt.
I'm looking good. That's the way I always dress, but without the golden flash. I think it's called bling. Maybe not anymore,
bling.
But
you are
decades, centuries out of date. I think it's sleep time.
Alright, good night, Shibu, and I'm just gonna roll up in the blanket that was gifted to me on the couch.
Okay. Shibu, Havoc, gonna pass out for the evening?
Oh, yeah. She crashes hard at night,
I would imagine after all the sugar and sushi that it's going to be a lofty crash.
Yeah, she falls asleep hard and then she wakes up kind of grumpy because it's a full night without sugar. So.
Havoc's gonna take Shiva's agent.
Well, I mean, like a full sleep, right? In the morning, it's annoying. That's why she's got to get coffee with lots of sugar in it.
Right on. Havoc, you were saying?
Sorry, I'm just gonna steal Shiva's agent for a little bit.
Sure.
When she falls asleep.
Okay.
I just need to make a quick call. I'm gonna call Molly, I think.
Molly Anderson.
Or maybe send her a message. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, what the fuck you want?
Okay, it's...
Oh, bloody
Listen, I know
hell.
it's late.
What time is it?
It's late.
You don't say. What you want?
Just make sure some of your boys are keeping an eye out around the building. Yeah?
What for? You piss somebody off again?
We'll see about that tomorrow. Just anything looks out of place, anything happens, just let me know, yeah?
Righto.
That's all. Have a good night, yeah?
Thanks for waking me up, you wanker.
It won't kill you. Come on.
She clicks off the phone.
I love women who can kick my ass. I'll tuck the agent back into Shiva's pocket. Sneaky beaky like. And then probably pass out.
Alrighty. So you all wake up Saturday morning to the unbelievable aroma of French toast, pancakes, bacon, actual bacon, probably even from a pig. The kitchen staff busily scurrying about the kitchen. Oh crap. Preparing food for their guests.
Nice.
You hear birds chirping, and there's a pleasant breeze blowing in from the open bay window. You don't think you've ever heard birds chirping before. Like there's a cacophony of birdsong, a chorus, a symphony of birdsong.
Bristol, what the? Come on. The hell is that? Birds?
Probably just Livy just fucking with you.
And the morning light is tinged heavily with orange.
Livy, mute bird song.
Muted.
Thank you.
And
oh God! Jesus, thank you.
Give yourself 5 XP for catching that Highlander.
Thank you.
Megan says, "Hey guys, wow, time wakey, time to bakey."
My head hurts.
She passes around cups of coffee to you guys. Hey, if you guys wanted cream or sugar, it's actually cream and real sugar. It's in the kitchen, or she can grab some for you.
Oh,
I need like 5.
5 mugs just full of sugar.
She runs back and just brings you this, like a hotel serving tray of condiments. Sets it on the coffee table. Oh my God, guys, that bed last night was heaven. This is amazing. I want to live here all the time. Oh my God.
Well, no, I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, I agree. It's great. The bath is pretty cool too. And did you know that this place has got a gigantic outdoor holographic display unit? So
no shit.
And I've got access to it. I persuaded
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lori, come in and check this out. The Highlander says that there's a big holo display outside?
Oh yes, we could be making a beacon like way up into the sky. I think maybe anyway. That should be pretty powerful. Should be something that people could see from away. Be nice as a background to Sucker Punch Saturday.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've called everyone I know. Honestly, a lot of people are just are not believing me.
Well, you know what
I
we
gave
could
them
do?
the address and stuff, but they're like, yeah, whatever.
Couldn't we do like a live social media type broadcast of us chilling here just before, and just be like, and this is us enjoying the backdrop before tonight's performance. Kind of like behind the scenes.
We have all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can do a Twitstagram book face thing.
Yeah. If that's what it's called now. I thought it was still what was it? MySpace.
I love
MySpace,
Twitchagram. Twitchagram.
Twitchagram.
That was great. The combination.
Yeah, we'll totally make a MySpace page. We'll have 100 friends by the end of the day. You watch. It'll be green and painful for the eyes to behold.
God.
MySpace.
Sounds great.
Here is Symphony's coffee, Yeah, during a minute ago, if I can, check my agency if the contacts and stuff are downloading on there. So I'm gonna
That's
go
a
head
really
over
good
there.
idea.
Yeah.
I'll stuff another about 3 rashers of bacon in my mouth and then go and join him.
Okay.
Good bacon.
The bacon is exquisite. It's thick cut slab bacon that's just started to curl around the edges.
There's not some black pudding, is there?
I have an idea.
They've never heard of black pudding here. I know.
Shibu.
So in Cyberpunk, does it work like in real life? Can we like Dropbox shit onto people's phones or agents or whatever?
Yeah. You can just.
I kind of have an idea where I need to go shopping anyway. Does someone want to go with me in a large space and kind of just like, I guess, guerrilla advertise, right? Just everyone in the mall or whatever. You could just post their phones with.
Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah. Maybe we can pick up some little things here. To do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Guys are taking a trip to the mall?
Why don't we?
Yeah, my mom is blowing up my phone. All of you guys are having some weird shit going down. This house is weird, and that guy creeps me out.
And actually, Shibu, there's a couple messages from your mom on the phone from earlier that morning, like 7 o'clock. And, it's like, Shibu, still haven't heard from you. You said you were going to call.
Yeah, I'll deal with it later. I'm a annoyed 19-year-old right now. I'm feeling very rebellious. Basically, I want to go find like it's kind of like a I guess like what a traffic cop or something would wear when it's raining. Even if it needs to be like a costume kind of thing.
Okay.
And I wanted to spray paint the kanji for pig on the front and then put no control on the back. Because what are you people doing getting... Who are you, D-Rez? I don't know. Anyway, there's shit going on. I don't like rich people pulling strings.
Okay. So
and I have...
You're costume shopping, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Shibu's organizing a trip to the mall. Who's in?
Good idea.
I'm in.
And a style jacket.
I'll go.
There's the...
Okay, I like it.
But then, yeah, we can also, just blast people's phones, right?
Sure.
Some sort of.
Well,
we could try and like hack the local. I mean, there's probably an uplink to the CityNet. We could just try and like squat a program in the the connection point between each of the agents, and then just so everything they're saying's got like sort of like ticket take sucker punch Saturday scrolling.
Well, I mean, you guys would all be familiar with the kind of the BBS boards for that kids like you hang out on and see. So yeah, if you want to do some advertising, as it were, there are several avenues which you can employ that are all, you all have as common knowledge of the Night City social scene. Did anyone read the scream sheet that I put in the handouts, by the way?
Yeah, I think so.
A week or two ago.
I did. It was. I did.
It may have been hard to read if you just click on the picture, but if you actually download it or open it in a browser, you can zoom in on it and stuff. Okay. Note to self.
Yeah, definitely. The one Videodrome. I had a look at it. I didn't. I hadn't read it all properly. I just sort of like looked at it and thought, oh, that's interesting.
It's right there. I popped it open. Yeah, and I'm not at my computer. I'd be popping it open, but
okay. Just for future reference, generally when I make a game handout type of thing, it's probably going to be kind of pertinent to the story. Just reinforcing some background info or whatnot. No big deal, but it was saying basically what I just said. Like there are avenues which you can employ, which you can and do. You're all aware of. So yeah, Highlander wants to send a squirt out to the CityNet. You're going to make a trip to the shopping mall?
Yeah, we could do.
Before we do that, I wanted to check on my agent. Hey guys, 1 second. I'm going to grab my agent. I want to see what Elise said.
Good morning.
Hey,
I hope you enjoyed your stay at the villa.
Yeah, thank you. Is my diagnostics of the data done?
Diagnostics complete, but inconclusive.
Inconclusive. So how so?
Unfortunately, the encryption algorithm is indeterminate, exceedingly complex, and forensic details were not enough to reconstruct fully. However, she brings up the virtual chalkboard of the matrix-like lines of code swimming across it. And she highlights with a gesture a short section, and it, the font size grows by about 300%. And then she, with another gesture to her left, displays an equally garbled fragment of the medical assessment that Highlander tried to forensically recover yesterday. Gestures again, and a short segment of that increases in font size by about 300% and glows. And then she overlays the two, and they exactly match. And she says, through 737,000 simulations attempting to decrypt this algorithm, one match may have been detected. It states C8R3 plus R7. Charlie 8 Romeo 3 plus Romeo 7.
I'll write that down and put it in, Yes, ma'am. And, Livy, can you send this information to Highlander and Ms. on the agent? Maybe Highlander.
Confirmed.
Thank you. And then I go back and, hey, Ms. Highlander, just check your phones. It's about the agent. Hey, Shibuya, we ready to go? Havoc, you coming too, everyone? Oh, man. Man. Coffee. All right.
Well, it's this thing that's going down now about the rapid transit system, when people have been questioning the governor.
Yeah.
Right, the further delays. Mayor Erica Harkinson's involvement in the awarding of contracts to form industry lobbyists. Could the shit that's going down with this corporate buy-up of various places be to do with that particular transit system? If so, was that, we never did go down into the tunnels.
True, we didn't.
Kind of got distracted by partying
and dropping bombs on us. Hey, Havoc, you're okay yesterday? I saw you pacing back and forth. I went outside for a smoke and came in and saw you. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think everything will be fine, I'm sure.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Look at, hey man, I mean, we're in some deep shit, so. Yeah.
I just pulling up this old article from a few days back. I like to read the newspaper. I like to read the news when I'm having some bacon for breakfast. The Taxi and Limousine Commission has recently begun lobbying. It sounds like Shibu. Do you know anything if, the taxi companies and stuff have been coming under pressure from transport services in some way? Is that anything you know about?
Shibu, you would have heard about this at work, but this is something that you've been hearing about at work for the last 10 years.
Right,
since you were still sitting on your dad's lap, and you're like, it's like the cabbies are always talking about the city upping their fees for their hack licenses and whatnot. It's a common grumble. So,
and Highlander, my dad and I are neither of us are management. We don't make those kind of plays.
Okay, I gotcha. Didn't really know how it worked, Not my field.
There's always rumors about corporate trying to take over this or that.
Yeah, well, they usually are, aren't they, motherfuckers?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, screw the rest of us, swallows. But
also, you've only taken over for his cab in, what did I say, like the last 6 months or a year? Yeah. So you're still kind of getting the hang of the business side of it. And as far as you know, you go out, you get your fares, you pay for your fuel, you turn in your money at the end of the week to the cab company and keep your share. And you have to pay that greaseball, Mr. Yen, for your rent and the VIG on the contract.
All right. Should we let's just head to the mall and we'll let's do this party. Let's
Yeah, we don't need to.
Yeah.
Also, do you have any leads on this stuff you're talking about, Highland?
No, I'm just looking at the newspaper and wondering whether, we're missing something that's right under our nose, But hey, that's not really my strong point. I miss anything that's not virtual.
I could maybe put in a call with some of my friends that live in the tunnels.
Now, that would be a great idea.
If they've seen anything, or tell them to keep their eyes open in that area.
Megan looks at you and says, "You have friends in the tunnels? Like Tess knows people."
Yeah, we both know people. Yeah, I'll make a call.
At that point, hey Miz, you still got my agent, and it's not in pieces, is it?
I mean, it's in pieces. There's no hope for it. To terms with that agent will not be working again.
So you're telling me I'm probably gonna get a box in my apartment again, and he's gonna knock on my door, and I'm gonna have to shove. Oh God damn it.
Yeah, actually, if you want to call someone who delivered to you, I'm out, Pevnk. Oh, I'm back in. Okay.
Yep, both of your agents are in approximately the same pile of burned parts.
Whoever delivered that's one to you might look out for who it was that gave it. Or
you know what? Yeah, and also I haven't been at home, and yes, it didn't have a return address or anything, so someone would have delivered it. Should we? How about after we're done at the mall, maybe we should go and just for a little bit, or I look at Highlander and Miz. Do you guys have some way of putting surveillance by my house? See if who drops it off or who jumps off. Maybe Royal does. I don't know.
That car is still.
I've not actually bothered looking for where the data nodes are in your apartment. That might be. See, that's kind of strange, isn't it? There's the monitoring.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think they may be monitoring the building as well?
They'd be
not just you.
Monitoring the building or something. They know they.
I mean, if you're worried that they've got some kind of surveillance inside the building itself, Chamber, we could always go and see if there's like a regular signal pulsing out from.
I tell Highlander and Miz, because Shibu and Havoc saw this, but I show Highlander. I'm like, hey, give me your cell phone. Check this out, or your agent.
I don't have one right now, Chamber.
I look okay.
His agent has wheels and it's parked underneath a guard.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's right. That's right.
Surveillance. We haven't checked on that.
Oh, that's true. We didn't. But as soon as she tosses me her agent, I am like, hey, check this out. And the signal goes out right as soon as I touch the agent.
Yeah, basically as soon as it's in your hands.
Hey, do you see the signal on there, Highlander? Now watch this. Here, hey, Shibu. Here. I toss it to Shibu, yeah. Hey, look at the signal again.
3 bars.
Okay, so
tell me what's...
Is that knife thing that you told us about?
It's maybe the knife thing or whatever's on my body. Here,
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
You know what we do to test this? If you go into the library, it's a Faraday cage, so it's basically going to block any signal to you anyway. And I can take the knife out and hold an agent and see if then I block the agent from working. And if that does it, then that's the reason. Am I right? Are you not worried there's something like in your head making a signal block? Is that what you're concerned about?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, that's the way to...
It does, and you do. He goes into the library.
Okay.
Livy confirms that the library is suppressing signals, and yes, Highlander takes the knife, and he is no longer able to get a signal on his agent, and
This is quite useful.
You pass it around the room. Everyone does the same thing.
Gotcha.
Megan's
shit!
Like, oh my god, that is so spy shit.
Oh man, dude.
So let's get Livy to. Should we get Livy to analyze it for us, and then maybe she can give Ms the schematics or whatever it's called.
Yeah, just remember, Frank told me that I need it always on my person, or they'll send signals, and I don't want me to be wondering. Hold on, have I been wandering around? Again, my memory's a little fuzzy.
Yeah, but
Livy says, syntax unclear. Please restate query.
Livy, have I been wandering around the house at all while I've been sleeping?
Your blood pressure, heart rate, and breathing have been elevated for the last 8 hours.
Livy, can you give me video surveillance of last night?
She gestures in front of her with a wave of her hand, and you all see a holographic playback from a corner angle of Therese tossing and turning, standing up, walking around in circles by the bed, going to the door, sitting back down, sitting on the edge of the bed, laying down, tossing, turning, repeatedly throughout the night.
I staring at looking at it. I turn around. I'm like, guys, I don't remember any of that. Dira sits down, kind of like, I need that knife. I need
Yeah. Just thinking that if Ms got like this, could see inside it, maybe she could. Other one, because if you lose it, you're in deep shit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the library. I go into the library with them and see what Livy can do.
Okay. Livy says, scanning not necessary, and she pulls open the complete technical data sheet for the knife's electronics in front of you.
Livy, what am I looking at?
She explains that you're looking at a portable signal jammer.
Livy, is there any? Can we get these at any supply store or anywhere to jam a signal?
Can you get them anywhere?
Yeah, I guess this chip or
no.
Okay.
This particular configuration is bespoke. It was custom made.
Okay,
the
gotcha.
concept is certainly not
duplicated.
No, it's not unheard of. It's not how to say. With the technical know-how, you could easily buy the components off the shelf. Not easily, but you could feasibly get the components off the shelf and construct one. For something this effective, this discreet, in such a small package, it would be kind of like a military grade component to purchase something like this, which you guys don't really have access to. It's not a civilian model type of thing, or a common consumer item. There are consumer grade signal blocking devices that are available on the kind of gray market. Gotcha. Which you all would be aware of. But those things are kind of the size of a small microwave.
I looked at the guys. I'm like, okay, guys, I know that I don't go to bed with my clothes on, so the knife was still in my vicinity. That means that they're still trying to throw signals at me, and it was just getting jammed. And somehow my brain was just getting overloaded. And I was unconsciously going up, down, left, right, up, down, like a game password or something. I don't know. But anyway,
you start fidgeting with the PlayStation controller earring in your left ear.
That was weird. But it seems that its signals aren't being tossed all the time. I just need to make sure that this is, just make sure this is on my person. With that said, everything's good. Should we go to the mall? Should we? I know we need to get the party started. So, get everyone in the party started. Oh yeah. Sorry guys.
Yeah, no, don't be sorry. Yeah, okay.
All right. So
let's get on.
It's 3:45. Let's do a 5-10 minute midpoint bio break.
Okay.
I need coffee.
Copy.
And we'll go to the mall.
Cool.
All right. BRB.
All right, I'm back. As always, I'm enjoying myself with you guys.
Can you hear me, Kev?
I can, yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, likewise, it's great fun. Sorry, I'm a bit. I'm slightly dozy this evening because I've had like a rough week. So
No. Yeah.
Apologies if I'm not 100% on the ball.
No, you're fine. Yeah, real life and the week and the last 2 weeks. It's everyone is. Yeah, we're all good.
And also in the game right now, we were talking about how it's really like we have so much to do. You don't even know like where to start.
Yeah. It's complex.
Yeah.
Future album cover. Shibuya. I love that image, especially with the hair. Like I freaking love that with the cap. Bob, I hope you're enjoying, man. Thanks for jumping in. And the person, because me and Ashley started watching the Good Place. There's an AI that pops in her, and that's who I thought of in my head was, for Livy. Because she's sweet and just the calming voice. It was
again. I am not an actual artificial intelligence. I'm a licensed intelligent virtual assistant.
Yeah, it's great.
Not currently that licensed.
What?
She gives you a sideways glance.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to be rude.
Which is unnerving coming from a computer-generated holographic image.
It's just, there's an old expression we have called like the lady doth protest too much, and I think you're probably closer to being a real AI than you're letting on, Libby. But okay, keep telling us. We'll believe you.
Oh, Libby.
All right. I have my coffee. Life is good.
Nice. Background noise for me, good. It's really hot. It's like 90 right now, and the humidity is probably increased that. But
yeah, you sound fine.
Cool.
I didn't notice it.
Cool.
Being a problem before. I forgot music again, though. I apologize.
You know what? I forgot music because we were in the zone when you called Havoc, or when Parents of Havoc called. I was so engrossed that I forgot everything, and I was just like, oh, yes, oh yes. So props to you both. Good. Yeah, props to you both. Really, like great.
It really was good. Completely convincing, wasn't it?
Completely convincing. Completely. Give yourselves +2.
Yeah, everyone +2 IP for great roleplay moments.
That's awesome.
So are we all back?
We're all back. We can. Yeah, let's head to the mall. I don't have the map for that anymore.
No worries.
I don't think we're going to be very long.
I had a map at one point for when we were before, but I kind of never
no worries.
came up, so I made other maps. But yeah, you go to the mall. You start kind of airdropping your invites at all the cool kid hangouts. Havoc, you notice your favorite extreme sports. The store is actually called Extreme Sports. And they have a mascot of a totally roided out, half cyborged adventure dude.
Stop it. We lost Havoc. I don't see him in the...
Well, maybe we could like get him to do a quick base jump and then we'll record that.
Yeah.
And use that as like the advert for how fucking crazy.
I like that, Highlander. Yeah. Hey, Havoc, how about you? Yeah, let's do that. That'd be awesome. Hey, do you want to go to a fucking awesome party? And then we'll have him. Yeah, I like that.
So you guys gonna talk to the owner or something like that?
Havoc's got to be the man for that. He can talk. He can talk the talk and walk the walk. I mean, I'd pee my kilt just thinking about it.
It's a bummer that he.
All right. Well, we can parse that when he gets back. But was there anything else specific you guys wanted to do?
Except for like hand out, flyers or about the party. I did want my nails painted. And I think I sent you the list. So I'm guessing there's a mall in there has like nail art or something like that. No.
Yeah. What I have from you, you had gotten floral print shorts and shirt.
Yeah.
Black leggings, PlayStation earring, blue streaks in your hair with a Superman curl.
Cool.
Henna tattoos.
Cool. Yeah, on the hands. Okay.
On your hands. Yeah.
Yeah, and is there a contact store? Like contacts?
Contacts?
Yeah.
What do you mean contacts?
Colored contacts?
Oh, like eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. If I want to get blue, if that's possible, go to the store and with my...
Sure.
I hope it's not more than 39 credits.
They're actually $39.99.
Oh!
And, but the guy at the counter says, "Honey, these look so good on you. I think blue is really your color, especially with the hair."
Thank you.
Love it.
Hey, it's funny.
Hey, listen, are you doing anything later?
We actually are. Funny thing about we're hosting a party, Sucker Punch Saturdays. Have you ever been?
Sucker Punch Saturday sounds kinky.
Oh, yeah, it is a little bit, but it's not what you think. It's actually just a crazy rager and, people with cars and stuff like that.
Listen to him, it is what you think. I'm just crazy.
Highlander just comes in.
It's taking
puts
place.
His finger on his lips and pouts.
It is taking place. We're holding it this week in a mansion uptown, a fucking mansion, and there's a hot tub, and you never know who might be in the hot tub this tonight. So why don't you invite all your friends and spread the word? We'll have a raging time, and Drez, my man, will be here.
Yeah,
smile.
It sounds like a date, and he slides a business card from the mall kiosk with his name scrawled on the back. It's Paul.
Thank you very much,
and
Paul.
his number.
Hey, go Drez.
Awesome, Paul, and
I'll be looking for you in that hot tub, sugar.
Yeah, man. We'll see you there. And he just walk off, and I'm like, man, I just invited him to the party. I
think you've pulled me.
I guess I could look really good.
Hey, well, if I wasn't still grieving for Blaze.
We walk out and join the rest of the guys. I'm now at 0, right?
Well, you had to borrow $1 from Highlander.
Are you fucking serious?
Dude, listen, man. I'm having trouble. I have a pepperoni stick in my in my refrigerator and some beer. I know.
Pepperoni flavored protein.
Drez, seriously. Seriously, Drez. What's mine is yours, and yours. Just hey, you need cash, man.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna transfer 500 to you. I've got no use to it. I'm saving up. That's fine, but you need it if you got nothing.
Oh,
Hey,
dude.
Okay, so
Chiba.
Highlander pushes a cred stick in your hand, and you look at the display, and it says $500.
Oh, you don't have to do that, man. I mean, we just.
Yes, I do.
I
Just
did.
hey, wait, Chiba. You don't leave your friends. Fucking
I just.
all the shit you've been going through, man. You need to just have some bank.
Diaz like
change.
holds it in his hand and he's like very sincere and he's like thank you like
You're making me blush.
Yeah, and yeah, thank you Alan, I appreciate it. And then I walk with him to Shibuya and everybody else, waving my contacts. Yes.
All right, Shibu, you find a. You actually find a uniform shop, uniform store in the mall that has everything from construction gear to police uniforms to servants, liveried servants, drivers, any kind of uniform you could think of is there. So, what is it exactly you were looking for?
Oh, there's a picture in the Discord. It's basically just like a jacket, but yeah, I wanted it to be like something that
kind of
police
like
or security would wear in like the rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
so
dope.
They have actual police official uniform stuff there.
Right. Just got my new job working on the right side of the law. Gotta get this jacket here.
Okay, you bring it up to the counter, and the guy says, all right, gonna need you to fill out this form if it's an official requisition.
Why?
Oh, you can't just have anyone walking around buying police uniforms. Hey, you really a cop?
Are you a cop?
No, I'm not a cop. I'm a guy at the shop. Listen, kid, he drags the he pulls the form back off the desk. Says, "Listen, I can't sell this to you if you're not a cop."
How much extra money does it take to be a cop?
He looks at you like, kid, come on, give me a bribery check.
What does that use?
Bribery uses cool.
Okay.
He damn it. He's kind of looking at you for a second, and he's looking, he starts looking at each of you in turn, has a moment of reconsideration, says, fuck it, I'm not making quota this week anyway. Listen,
commission jobs are a bitch. Let me give you a tip, man.
He takes the jacket and pops the anti-theft tag off and says, again, I can't sell this to you guys, but if $400 was to fall on the floor, I might not notice that it has gone missing.
I got I drop 500 on the ground as I just slip it off into my backpack and walk out.
Okay, he pushes his agent off the edge of the counter and says, "Oh, clumsy me," and runs around the other side of the counter to retrieve it and the cred stick that you dropped on the ground. And yeah, another minute goes by and he looks around and says, "Hey, where did those guys go? Damn it." And you guys casually stroll away.
Nicely done.
So I met someone named Paul who's gonna invite. Well, I'm guessing he's gonna invite himself and everybody else. But hey, good. Look what I got. I got some contacts. Anybody else invite anyone or looking around them all? Like, is there any like really big place that we should advertise in or that people are going to, like our arcade or something like that?
Well, as you all look at D-Rez, you're entranced by the shimmering blue pools that his eyes have become.
It's quite hypnotic.
Guys,
it really is quite hypnotic.
Guys, come on, stop staring at me. Come on, look, where are we?
Pretty boy over here.
Look, you might not be the only one in that hot tub this evening, pal. So we're making the most of it while we can, you know.
Guys, you flatter me. You flatter me. And
there's always the food court in the center of the mall. There's there's a Sharper Image store.
Yeah. Okay.
Have all the TVs.
A Sharper Image. Oh man, I want to go. Yeah, I want to go by the food court and pass the Sharper Image. Is there anything like a sword or anything like in the front of the display?
The Sharper Image has their classic they have their classic katana.
Oh,
it's been their best-selling item for like 30 years.
Best-selling. I turned to hey guys, I heard
cheap chrome metal, big plastic red handle.
Guys, I've heard that katana's pretty good. Sometimes, sometimes not. Go to the middle of the food square and be like, "Hey guys!" They just yell out, "Hey, like, do you want to go? Do you want to party?" And just yell it out. And I bump like Highlander and like Shibuya and Miz. I'm like, come on, help me out here. I'm like, everybody heard of the Sucker Punch Saturdays? I'm like, if you want to come down this Saturday, yeah, that means tonight, down to a party too. And I give them the address. We'd love to have you.
Fucking Presidio district. I mean, we are taking the street to the fucking corporate heart. And having Sucker Punch Saturday on their turf.
Yeah,
it's the biggest middle finger you can stick to the fucking rich bastards.
And be like, yeah, and I just yelling and be like, "Book come and yeah, this and that," and yeah, the whole shebang.
All right, give me persuasion checks, both of you.
Copy.
Oh! That is.
Oh, come on, everybody! Let's do a golf clap. Oh man, love it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what have we done with D-Rez and Highlander?
You're right. Yeah.
So basically, you guys kind of just stand out and start soapboxing in the middle of the food court, and it's mostly people getting ice cream and breakfast coffee type stuff, croissants, protein croissant things. Yeah. It's as soon as you say Sucker Punch Saturday, everyone under the age of like 30 kind of perks their ears up, and in a matter of moments, you have a little bit of a crowd around you, and people are like, "Yeah, man, sure." Like,
yeah, you know what I need you to tell? Tell everyone. Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma, and tell whoever's living with you. Tell them too. I need you to come to Sucker Punch Saturdays. At I tell them the address. Highlander, what was the address again? Scream it!
Yeah, sorry, Presidio District. That's right. I don't know.
okay, and you're swiping from your agent over to there's all the info, and one kid sidles up to you and says, "Hey, man, guys, keep it down. There might be cops here. They'll come and bust your shit." But that's crazy, man. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. We're good. We're good with it. I think we're okay. Well, just yeah. Right, Highlander? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we, I think the police might back off a little bit quickly if they get a sniff of where we are, but never mind.
So
I think that.
As swiping the agents, I'm like, so how many? Would you say like 20, 25 people or more?
Yeah, there's a group of maybe 20 or so people around you in a matter of moments, and they're all kind of
okay. As
about.
I turn to Shibuya.
Are you engaging with them further?
Yeah, I'm just swiping my agent for them, and I'm like, hey guys, and hey Shibuya to Miz and Highlander. I'm like, hey, I think we're, I think we've got enough. Is there anything we need to do? As I keep on swiping and talking, a little bit to the people of where they need to go.
I think we probably drop at the fact that Megan McDuffie's going to be doing a live set, and who knows? There might be some bare knuckle action.
I yell out, "Hold on! What did you say? Megan McDuffie is going to be at the party? You say?" Very loudly.
Oh yeah.
And Megan and Lori at that moment kind of come to the edge of the crowd, and they've been they've been coiffed. They've just had their hair and nails done and makeup, and they got some shopping bags with them, and they're like, "Wow, woohoo! Sucker Punch Saturday! All right!" And she's smiling, talking to some fans, signing a couple autographs, and most everyone there recognizes her.
Cool.
And likely a fan.
Okay. Hey, Megan. Hey, we'll meet you back up at the back up the mansion, the big gas place. We'll catch you later, guys. We'll see you soon, guys. You guys ready? I think we're good here. I think we passed enough and
right.
Agents.
What are we doing next?
Shibuya, jump in Shibuya's cab and look at Havoc. Well, is Havoc here? Nice, yes.
Havoc's back.
Havoc is back. Before we step out of the mall, hey Havoc, did you want to do anything? I forgot we got all entangled over there.
I was trying to buy a new agent.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey guys, Havoc needs to buy something real quick. So we just
I probably need one too, but actually no, I just tried picking one up off the street again. Always works for me normally.
You can get a burner agent for basically 100 credits. It's got a new
Sweet.
SIM
I'll do that.
That'll do the trick.
You won't have any of your contacts in it, but you can remember anyone you need to call. It's a new
rocket launchers here, do they?
No rocket launchers, but your favorite sporting goods store was advertising a sale, and they have this mascot who's this kind of totally roided up MMA / it's like he's the extreme of every extreme fantasy. He's
I love it.
He's like, come on down to Rowdy Roddy's Road Rage Sports Store, and we're gonna get to set you up. We got a sale!
Hell yeah! Are tomahawks sporting goods?
Sure. Why not? There are. They have a set of throwing axes and a target on sale for $149.
Hey, Highlander and Hermes, hey, can you guys help me? I want to find that surveillance just for my apartment real quick. Can you help me? Since you've
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, should we try and buy like a? You want to buy a camera or something?
Yeah, something that we can monitor on the agent, and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that'd be good, right? Just I want to see. I think we should put it out on the outside the house, on the apartment. Just I want to see the license plate and who drops it off. I'm just curious. This shit has been crazy that I need to know more. So whatever that can get us as we go into whatever place we need to be.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a camera from here then.
Okay.
Something small, something they wouldn't see.
Camera, you say?
If you don't have it specifically, we can always change it. And if you just want to give me a base number of what you think it, cost or whatever.
Yeah, no, I do have stuff for this. I just have a really messy desk.
I can hear it, no worries.
Okay, I've got the sheet. The sheet was sitting right on top of Vince Webb's character sheet. Cameras. Tools. Okay. Okay. Little digital cameras like GoPro style stuff around $150 to $300 range.
What are you thinking, Highlander?
Mini cams.
Okay.
There's some really nice mini cams run around $1,500.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Whoa.
I think the
mini GoPro.
Probably, yeah, I think that's probably more like let's spend say 200.
Yeah. How about that? 200 credits on a GoPro camera. It's wireless connect to the agent, right? Somewhat.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I tell you what, again, D-Rez, let me cover this because I'm not rolling in it, but I've got more banked in it than you have at the moment. So
I look at like at Highlander, kind of like tearing up, and I'm like, listen, that pepperoni is all yours. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and it's all yours. And I'm like, thank you so much.
That touches me in a way that you might have to watch out in the hot tub tonight. So thank you very much, Jim.
I just give it a wink. I'm like, oh, all right. Oh man, and
they have some interesting gun-mounted cameras too. Little things that fit on your Picatinny rails.
No shit. How much do those cost?
They're $100 plus installation fee plus linking them to whatever output device. Whole package runs around $450
to put it on the okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually saving up for something, so I don't really want to spend any more cash.
Yeah.
But this is important and we need it. So.
Yeah. I think Highlander, and I think the hey, this is what's this rated like around like 720p 1080p. What's the resolution on this?
It's like 8K resolution.
Oh shit! That's okay. I have to get my mind into where we are.
It's not that great.
I gotcha. Wow, even not that great. That is insane. Okay. Hey, yeah, this is okay. Yeah, 8K. Oh shit. I guess it's all decent resolution. I guess that's all we could get. All right. Hey guys, I think we're good. I think I found what I needed. Tylander, shake his hand, do a little like fist bump because we did exactly the 22-22. Oh.
Oh yeah.
And Havoc, you're at the.
Is it a hunter's shop? Quote unquote hunting?
A tactical shotgun is going to run.
It'd be a lever action rifle or whatever.
Yeah, not a whole lot of hunting now that.
Yeah, it's an enthusiast kind of hobby, you know?
Yeah, they need a base plasma rifle and a 50-watt range.
Yeah. Oh man.
Let me see. I mean, there is a gun store at the mall. That you actually D-Rez and Miz, you remember going there with Royal? Remember?
I looked at Havoc. I'm pretty sure they could take any shotgun and modify it to what era you specify. I mean, damn, I've seen people walk around with like 18th century musket that like a rifle. So I mean, to each their own, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little lightweight lately, so I'm wondering if I can get something a little stylish, something that can set me apart, like a lever action fucking rifle.
BRB
Maybe
bathroom.
Something I can keep on me, like a revolver I can put in the small of my back or something.
Okay.
Just in case.
Is that a shotgun or a rifle?
That's a rifle. That one's a rifle, I think.
Looks like a lever action shotgun.
It could be
like a 410 or something.
Could be.
But anyway, yeah. So that's gonna start at around $2,500, and they're going to need paperwork and your SIN number, so that they can code it into the gun.
Never mind. I was just looking. Okay, maybe that's a little bit outside of my budget right now. Maybe just a handgun I can keep on me.
Pistols start at $750 and go up to around $15,000 for what they have in the shop.
Gee, but you're not buying an actual gun in your own name, are you?
And again, they're gonna need paperwork and your SIN number to code it into the gun.
I mean,
Highlander, do you know how to strip that information or something? Do you know?
It's not. You'd need to get me into the records building. Yeah, I could strip the information if we could live through breaking into a big government building. I know where you're coming from, Jimba. But I can't access it from. But I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't access the store. But it depends on whether they transmit the information same day or within an hour or what have you.
We can always do it now and then retrieve it later. I mean, we already done yeah. I think we'd be good tomorrow. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do.
Maybe I'll be happy with just the axe. The sports throwing axes, you know.
Do you need paperwork for a sports crossbow?
A crossbow? No. You can. There's a couple small, kind of hokey-looking crossbows available.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Strictly for target practice and entertainment purposes.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
We'll
Absolutely.
strap and
just for
explode
targets.
for bolts and kaboom.
Is anybody threatening you, Havoc? Feel okay? Do you feel safe?
Well, funny you say that. I did get a phone call from my parents last night.
What did they say, man?
You know, nothing too alarming, just that the company might want the building back, etc., etc. You know,
Oh,
the
shit.
usual.
The company, hold on. What company?
Arasaka.
D-Rez's ears and like shivers through his spine and everything. Like, hold on. You said Arasaka?
Your father did mention Hilson Investment Group.
Hilson Investment Group.
D-Rez explains. I know through all this. Again, he like rubs his like temples. My parents worked Arasaka. And your parents are working for Arasaka. So, like he holds his temples and the bag of of the camera. He's like, so who? If they're trying to take the building, then who owns the building, man?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter now.
I guess. I looked at Havoc. I'm like, listen, Havoc. We're embedded together in this, and this has something to do with me, and it has something to do with you. Maybe even with your parents. I don't know. I look at everyone like eyes sharp. And then I guess, are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's just go.
And should we hop in our cab to the mansion?
So everyone's done shopping?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got $400 dropped on a cop coat, $39.99 for D-Rez's contacts, $149 for the 3 throwing axes and a target set, and $200 for a GoPro.
Yeah, you got it.
And I gave 500 notes to 500 eddies
And a 500
to.
cred stick to D-Rez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys sort that out amongst yourselves. All right. So you're done at the mall.
Oh, as we're driving, I'm like, hey, should we? Since we got this GoPro, could we start with the in my apartment real quick so I could set it up? Highlander, can you help me real quick so we could do this real quick?
Yeah, sure, but I reckon you want Miz for it because you're going to want to hide the camera, and I'm more onto like the software side of things.
Yeah.
That's the hardware.
Okay, Miz. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Miz, can you help me? Is that okay?
Yeah, definitely. I got you.
All right. Should we? If you could take us back to the apartment real quick.
Okay. Megan and Lori say they're going to basically they're gonna catch another cab and go back to the villa to sort stuff out or whatever.
Gotcha.
Megan has to go get something or another. You guys all go back to the apartment.
Yep.
Yeah. Copy. Yep. To set that up. Miss, can you help me set this up in my apartment or in the apartment? Should we set it inside or should we set it outside?
I figure we want to see whoever is delivering these things. No.
True. Yeah. So maybe in the hallway, just to make sure, even if for the sake of for everybody else in the apartment. So yeah, in the hallway, GM or DM somewhere in the corner, put the GoPro.
Okay. Where do you want to? Where specifically? Which hallway? Where?
Can you show me where the hallway is, or what it looks like? Is it the Anderson second floor? Is that what a hallway looks like?
Okay, so the front of the building is marked. The Andersons occupy kind of the second floor.
Okay, copy. Gotcha.
It's the building is 13 stories tall.
Okay.
8 apartments per floor. The first floor has a small lobby, like a janitor closet, a small office, and 2 apartments, and it looks like it's just trashed. It is empty, barren, shit's ripped out of the wall everywhere. It looks very squatty. The Andersons, like I said, they have occupied basically the entirety of the second floor. Your floor is the 12th floor. Rico also lives on the 12th floor. 13th floor, Doc Garver, Royal's apartment, Gina, and Havoc's apartment. Havoc's apartment is facing the front, and he's got a beautiful balcony looking out onto the decrepit wonder of the remains of Night City.
Okay.
And when you roll up to the apartment, this lovely young lady is she as you walk in the front door to the place, you see this lady standing there smoking a cigarette. Just sitting on the steps.
I'm still on the mansion page.
Oh, it's because I moved your character individually, didn't it? Let me
give it a second.
Thank you.
Cool.
Hey, Aubrey.
What's up?
Tech question. So before I had moved Highlanders, remember, specifically to the villa, while other people went elsewhere.
Right.
And then when I moved the player ribbon over to the apartment, it kept Highlander at the villa. How do I disengage that?
You should be able to grab his
Yeah, I grabbed him and moved him back over to the apartment.
You should be able to slam it into the player thing and rejoin them.
Into the ribbon?
Right. Yeah, I think if you hover over the ribbon, it puts it back.
Okay.
Can you see what we see?
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I can see Mama.
Okay, cool. So, cool.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk into the building and Molly Anderson is there. She's just, she pulls a cigarette out of her mouth, flicks it kind of lazily. Says, I was wondering when you were gonna... Sorry. Let me get into character.
Yep.
Here. There you go, Highlander.
Thank you.
You guys come into the building, and she looks at Havoc and says, "Right then, what's this about?"
Oh no. Listen, some people might be looking around to get the building back. Whatever. I just need
Get the
someone
building
to keep
back.
an eye
What?
out.
the bloody hell are you talking about?
I guess whoever really owns the building doesn't want us here, maybe. I'm not too sure yet.
Excuse me, Molly. Hi, my name's T-Rez. How long have you been working here?
What your bloody name is?
Oh,
working.
And I'm like, I was kind of thinking back.
What the fuck is he on about?
Do I know you?
Cut him some slack. He's been through a lot.
Has he been drinking again? Is that it?
He might have.
DM out of game. Have I known Molly? Do I is my mind just like completely, kind of like?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know that she's your neighbor, and you've seen her and the other Andersons around.
Gotcha.
The building for the 6 months that you've lived here. You don't interact with them much, and they don't interact with you much.
Gotcha. Look, I'm sorry, Molly. I need what Havoc says. A lot of shit's been going down, but like you said, people are after the building, and we're not trying to get to the bottom of it.
Get to the bottom of it? Listen, if you've gotten us in some shit, I want to know what's going on.
I don't know what to say.
I looked to Havoc. I looked to Highlander, to Miz, Shibuya. It seems like this is bigger than us. I guess we just gotta. We're hosting a party, and we want to make sure that everything's good. We don't want anybody to come over to the apartment and single us out. We've gotten big a little bit in with Megan McDuffie and hosting Sucker Punch Saturdays, and we don't want anyone to single us out and find out where we live. So we just want to make sure no one is going to trash the apartment and take over it, basically.
Listen, no one's going to trash this apartment. That's not me.
Yeah, I'm just really precautious. I mean, this is my only home with you guys and everybody else, and some shit has happened last couple days with my I needed money and jobs and stuff like that. So yeah, I was. This is my only family. I want to make sure we're okay.
Right.
But you're more than welcome to come to Sucker Punch Saturdays. I looked at everyone. I'm like,
bloody hell.
Hey man, it's gonna be great. But also, I want to make sure the apartment's
Molly
open.
just walks away while you're talking and goes into an apartment door and closes it behind
Okay, well, bye.
She's a character.
Yeah. Okay. No problems. Just as long as okay. Go upstairs.
She opens the door again and comes out, and says, "Oh, Havoc, by the way, Rex is looking for you. He said he's been calling, but he can't get through. Royal left early this morning, and I don't want to be indelicate, but it seemed like he was having quite a tiff with Tess. So, not sure what that's about, but if it's got anything to do with the apartment building, just sort your shit out and let me know."
Sure. Where's he at?
Didn't say.
Alright. Thanks for the message, then.
Right, well, going to catch a nap. And she shuts the door again.
Guys, I don't know. Let's go to my apartment and go to apartment with the guys. Real quick. And as you enter and sit down, we need to be really careful with this, and we're just getting really, I don't know, man.
All of a sudden you hear some music blasting at like volume 12 from Molly's apartment. It's some of the latest chip hop singles.
God, man, she is a character full and full. Let's just set it the camera like right outside my door. Is there or actually is there anything in my apartment building or my apartment that I have like a plant or anything like that? Is there anything in here?
A plant?
A plant, yeah, like a decoration.
No, you don't have any.
Plants? What's a plant?
You know, it's green. It has like a stem. You know, it has dirt.
You could ask Gina for one, I guess. But
oh, Gina, that's right. Yeah. I guess we could. Maybe she has a dead one. Maybe not. But maybe we can. Okay, hold on. Wait. I'll be right back.
Wait.
Hold on. Yeah.
Do you think that the delivery person's gonna come walking down your hallway, or more likely the front of the apartment building?
Both. Okay, listen here. Like, I don't know what the best.
Just saying.
No, I get it. I
think they would definitely make it to the outside of the apartment building. Maybe not so definitely down the hall.
True.
Didn't you say Rico brought you the package?
Whoa. Ms. Rico and Maurice are two different people. Let me tell you. Maurice is annoying, and Rico is a very nice and beautiful... Right. Okay.
You know what? There's something we're not thinking about here. Is that we know how things are delivered with, like, you know, the delivery place in town. They deliver things by drone. So there's probably not. I mean, the thing came pretty quickly. I didn't think that was a person. If that's what you're wanting to record, Chamber.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
I just, you know what, you guys, I hand it to like Havoc and Miss. You guys figured out, like, I'm not tech savvy with this.
D-Rez, give me a perception roll.
Copy.
Okay, you do recall that last night, when Maurice came to your door, he said that it was a drone delivery that he had to sign for.
As I'm talking about Maurice and Rico, like, yeah, Maurice said Rico and Maurice are two different, but yeah, shit. Didn't Maurice say something about, you're right, Havoc, or Highlander, he said about something about a drone, right? Maybe we can
I wasn't there, you know. It's not a bad idea to still film it. I'm not saying that's not a good idea, because, you know, it might have it might give us a delivery branch. It may well be that it's the local delivery place. We can just go there. But I mean, again, if we got a good enough picture, we might be able to get like the ID tag off the particular drone.
True.
Ask them, pay them to say, look, there's some shady shit going on, and we want to track them down.
Okay.
So it's still a solid plan.
True.
Chamber.
All right.
Does Maurice always sign for packages?
Havoc has.
Where was he when he signed for it as well?
I look at Havoc. Has Maurice signed anything for you before?
Has he, Julian?
I don't.
Have you ordered anything?
No, all I order are like pay-per-view. Don't ask what I order.
Yeah, I mean, it's you don't recall anything off the top of your head, but even in the moment of last night, you know, you're thinking back, it didn't seem extremely unusual that he would sign for a drone delivery. It's
gotcha. Okay.
It was a neighborly thing to do.
I see. I Havoc, Miss. Yeah, just set it outside, and we'll set the camera outside and somewhere by where you can get the visibility of the drone, and then yeah, that's the best we can do, I guess. It has 8K. I guess. Yeah, again, it has 8K, so I mean, it's the best we can do.
I think Maurice or another neighbor would be adverse to attaching this nice little GoPro to the drone.
I'm just, I don't want to get anybody involved that wants to be collateral damage or need.
Yeah. No. Smart. Yeah, we'll do what you said. We'll just
As
we'll
much
just set it up.
as much as I
Dig
grind my Deers grinds his teeth. As much as I love Maurice, it's a nice lad. Yeah, we shouldn't.
For sure. No, just keep your knife on you. Yeah, I'll get this set up real quick.
Okay.
So you're positioning the camera at the front entrance to the building to kind of cover as much as possible.
Like
basically?
drone fly area savvy.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of position it waist height at a discrete location that it can capture. It'll capture from. It'll see faces of anyone approaching street side, and it can pan up as far as, you can kind of see the tops of the buildings across the street.
Okay.
You've got what you figured to be the best angle for it. And now, where are you sending the video feed to? Are you just setting it to record to internal memory? Do you want to set it to
I want to see if it can come to my agent so that can just kind of like replay the footage.
Yeah, you can do that and get a live feed.
Yeah, let's do that.
Your battery life on the unit is probably about 24 hours without recharging.
The camera itself, you mean?
On the camera, on the little GoPro thing, yeah.
Okay. Great. So start recording now, and if we forget about it during the party, we will play it the next day.
All right. I think we're good here. Havoc, you're good with Molly, right? She'll hold down the fort.
You hear some over the strains of the chip hop blaring from the apartment. You hear some grunts and groans of muffled ecstasy.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything will be okay. Oh man, I mean, I'm like, can we go back to the mansion? I think. What time is it?
Just before noon. Still pretty early.
Okay.
Earlier than you guys are used to being.
Oh man, I'm still kind of sleepy. Guys, any thing else we need to do?
Let me I would have texted my tunnel friends to see if they noticed anything near Mission Park. I check those messages.
Sure. You were just gonna reach out to some general contacts and ask them what specifically?
So I was going to ask them if they had seen anything unusual happening near the tunnels underneath Mission Park and in the surrounding area, and then also ask them if they wanted to come to a party at blah 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 address.
Okay. Give me one moment, see if I can. Miss, give me 3 rolls. Of what? Three persuasion rolls.
Okay, my roller walked away again.
Okay. Let me pull up your sheet.
Thank you.
And persuasion. Okay. So you contact Fast Eddie. He was a friend of yours from the tunnels. He's kind of a crazy Turkish guy who taught you everything you know about taking apart machines and kind of the Zen approach to electronics, I guess. He's a smooth operator, and it's unfortunate that a life spent in the subway tunnels and seeking out such comforts as he can find in really poorly synthesized street drugs and alcohol have addled his brain pretty extensively. But he's a sweet guy, heart of gold. He gets back to you and he says he's worried. And yeah, it's been a long time since he's heard from you. There's a lot of weird shit going on in the tunnels now. A lot of fights have broken out. And they've had some problem with Russian gangs trying to muscle into subway territory. What tenuous social structure there is in the underground is being sorely tested, and it's beginning to become very factionalized because of these things. And there's also been some shit about night riders coming in and starting shit. They're a booster gang that's pretty widely known around the area, that they're really into decking out their cars. And it's, what business do they have with the subway people? It's not clear, because they're all about having the cool cars. So yeah, he says a lot of weird shit's been happening. He's been worried about you. Long time since he's heard from you.
Okay. Yeah, I just tell him that I'm doing okay. Thanks for, the worries or whatever. Yeah, if he wants to come hang out tonight, there's a party at a sweet villa.
After you send him the address, he responds with I'm not sure if that's a joke. What are you talking about?
I text him back that I found a crew that I've been helping out wise, and found a gig working with Megan McDuffie, and kind of crazy, but there's good eats there. You can sleep in a bed, have a warm bath, it's like that.
He texts back, okay. He'll come to see you specifically because he's really worried about you, and he'll spread the word around as best he can.
I say thanks and can't wait to see him.
He sends you a thumbs up emoji.
Alright guys, there's a few of my friends from the tunnels coming, so should be really wild.
Dope, yeah. Awesome.
From the what?
I think you said from the tunnels.
You're friends with rat people?
Hey, whoa. These are some of the nicest, most genuine, hardworking people you'll ever meet. Okay? Good
like
people.
Mutants?
You know what? Don't embarrass yourselves in front of them. They will tear you to pieces if they have to.
Whoa.
I put my hands up. I'm like,
Are
okay.
they that hungry? Oh, sorry, that was a bit of a low blow.
Man.
Oh jeez. I mean, if you could know that hunger, it's both literal and figurative, yeah.
I didn't mean to be a jerk about it.
Sure.
So, what next?
I don't know.
Are we gonna
Well,
head back and see what goes down at this Sucker Punch Saturday
look at
in the
Miz.
Presidio District?
Look at Miz, and I'm like, you got the camera set up, and yeah, we went to the mall and everything. I think just go back to the mansion and make sure that Megan doesn't need anything done and get the show on the road.
I'm eager to beat someone up.
With that, Shibuya, can I guess we could get a drive, and I'm guessing Molly over here is okay. Don't tell the fort, her own fort. No, look, no, okay, never. Let's go, yeah.
Let's get moving.
Jump into the cabin. Yeah.
So it's 5 o'clock now.
Okay.
I'm good to keep going if you guys are, but I know we've.
Molly's pretty good. I'm everybody else. Probably maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more, maybe less. I don't know. Well, whatever. Yeah, whatever we call it, we're good. But yeah. So far,
it's just it's getting quite late for me. So
yeah.
I mean, if it's a good place to stop, that's perfect for me. But if you guys want to carry on, yeah,
let's call it here for
cool.
now, and then that way we can start specifically with the Sucker Punch Saturday festivities.
Okay, I'm gonna end it here, recording right now.